Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Yeah. Alright, Mephisto. Let's go. We don't have red mana, but hopefully this Fertile Footsteps results and then we can cast Fires. Fires with Crazes is not a very good numbo, but you just draw spells and you cast them. You just cast the Crazes and then you draw a spell and cast them for free. I'm missing Niv Mizzet in this deck. This deck is playing Golos over Niv Mizzet. That's basically in the same slot. Okay, let's get a mountain down. Just take a mountain down and let's pass. Next time I can go Fire Tolsmere, which is pretty good against the Gruul deck. Alternatively, I can go Golos now. I think I'd rather go Tolsmere. That's, just like very good draws against an opponent who didn't do too much, I would say. Today I built a Sultai version of your Simic ramp. The ramps into casualties. Yeah, that's what Salvato played, right? I really don't like casualties. Never really liked it. It was good maybe when like Cats and Fires were the most popular deck, but now with Flash around, I don't know how we feel. I'll double block this. Okay, more Fires. What do we want to do? I could play a Crazes for 3 and then play Golos. Seems fine by me. So I'll play Crazes for 3. Draw land. Then I'll play a Golos. I'm going to get a black land, so the next time I can activate Golos. I'll get Temple of My Lady. Golos in all formats. Oh, indeed. I'm so in love with Golos right now. I just love it so much that I'm going to stride on top. Yesterday, I've recorded a Legacy video with Golos in Legacy, and I was on a very good record. I don't want to spoiler anything, because some people love to see my Legacy videos, but I was playing Cloud Post with Golos, and it was great. Great, to say the least. Okay, so Golos dying, like, this is great, because, like, if Golos wouldn't have died, I would have just shuffled with Farewell Passage. But since Golos is dead, sorry, I can't just draw it again now. Yeah, so I could block. I'm just gonna block here. I don't think I can ever lose this game, so let's just not take damage. They took 4 damage from their own giant, sure. I don't think it matters much. 3-6-7. So I could play Crazes and Beanstalk. I'm just gonna play Golos and Beanstalk. Actually, what if I play Golos and activate it? Alright, what land do I want to get? Whatever, let's take a Temple. Strike, Teferi, sure. Alright, do we want to play a Beanstalk Giant or do we want to use the Golos? Next turn I can like bounce my Fires. And then I can like cast a Beanstalk for free. Yeah, I'm gonna do that probably, right? I can like cast a Beanstalk for free, play a Teferi for free, and then bounce Fires, use Golos. Alright, I love that play next turn. So I'm gonna just play Crazes for 4 now. I love that play. I'm gonna play Beanstalk, Teferi, bounce my Fires, use Golos, and then just like I don't have the restoration from Fires anymore. Okay, they're shocked. They're gonna combat. They attack me with a... Okay, so they can go for Ember Cleave here. So this is just 14 damage. I don't think I'm gonna block. I'll let them deal me 14. Okay. Do I want to fetch? Probably not. Let's take the turn. Reincloak Giant. Unfortunately, this is a giant. It's kind of a problem with the Reincloak Giant. Like, Time Wipe would have killed this, but I don't have that at my disposal. So what do? I'm just gonna probably cast the Beanstalk Giant for 0. Yeah, I'm just gonna say the plan that I wanted to do earlier. So I'm just gonna bounce the Fires of Invention now that I've already played 2 spells for free. So this was like 12 mana for free. And now we activate Golos. Okay, we got Kenrith. This should be lethal, right? So we got Kenrith. And then we haste everything. And attack for a lot of damage. Alright, good game. Super fun, this deck. This deck is super fun. I love to bounce my own fires with Golos in play. It's very cool play. Like Niv Mizzet, draws a bunch of cards, but Golos just makes you make this play, which is way better than Niv Mizzet. Also, Golos, like if you don't have fires, you can cast Golos. You can't really always cast the Ember Cleave. Sorry, the Niv Mizzet. I don't know about Return to Nature. I really don't know about Return to Nature. Okay, what do we cut? We have a lot of cards for this matchup. Maybe just cut the Fairy. I don't want to cut any of these 5s or, these cards. I do a bit flash with this deck. I don't know. You have the Fairy, you hope something resolves. You have some counters in the sideboard. I mean, maybe it's a bad matchup. I'm not saying it's not. Also, we had. Unfortunately, we can't play Gross Spiral turn 2. With his end. Do you ever play Cube? Yeah, I play Cube in real life a lot. We played Cube yesterday. I'll bottom this. I already have 4 lands. You double spell? Yeah, but it's not easy to double spell. I mean, Flash is normally very good against Fires of Invention, a card in general. Oh, I drew a Braiding Pool. That's a very good draw. It's a very good draw. Actually, I should have played Gross Spiral my turn. I forgot my opponent's playing blue. Probably they have like... They don't. Okay, so let's play Gross Spiral. Beanstalk, that's good. What do I want to play? I think I'll play Separate Foundry tapped. So that the next turn I can play a Castle Ventress and double fires. So if they have like a disenchant. Alternatively, I can cast Beanstalk. I think I'd try to cast. Actually, I don't mind if they kill my fire. It's not a problem because I can just go another fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Beanstalk then. So we go Fertile Footsteps. Get a. Does it matter? Probably not. Gonna get a mountain. Yeah. With Mr. Wing getting VT Cube. I don't know. Magical Line, it's not very popular, honestly. Whenever I stream Magical Line, a lot of people leave. So I'm actually having fun a lot with Standard right now. This Standard is very, very nice. So I don't have a reason to leave. Okay, this is a beast, this is a human, this is a beast. So the Ring Cloak will sweep the board. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna cast off. Then I'm gonna play Golos. I'll get a Temple. Doesn't really matter what kind of temple. I'll get a Temple of My Lady. Ravenclaw Giant again, sure. And I'll play another temple. Alright, now I'll play 2 spells this turn, so I'll pass. Swamp for Golos? No, I think I had a temple in my hand. What about a video? I think Legacy is more interesting than Cube. I don't know. I love to play Cube. I really love to play Cube, but there's a lot of content of Cube already out. Yeah. Threshing Brompton, they have 2 very good targets here. I did Cube online once. We went outside. I just okay. You're Spiral. I don't want it. What about Ravenclaw Giant? Do I want it? Yeah, why not? I mean, I have 2 giants here. Like this turn, I'm gonna drop double giant. Boom. I'm gonna go like boom, 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 boom. Double 7/7. Your go. And also, both these are giant. Our opponent is shooting me. I think it means that we need to watch out for getting burned out. Alright, you know how not to get burned out? By gaining 14 life in one turn. Okay, I think I can pass the turn now. Alright. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Winning is fun. I was playing Esper for a while and we had like, you know, played our super grindy games and lost all of them and then just pick up some 7/7s. Mephisto 34. Mephisto 34 is living a tough life right now. They're thinking like, how is my deck so much worse than yours, Mr. Streamer? Max Barnes, there's a Luis Scott Vargas stream cube right now on Channel Fireball if you want to take a look. Also, if you follow Pleasant Kenobi, which also works for Channel Fireball, you can find some of his content. Probably on his client. His opponent just timing out? Ma vaffanculo. It's fine, it's fine. We don't care. We had our fun. We had our fun. Why double fires? The reason I play double fires is because usually you play around a disenchant by playing the second fires. Fires require you to play 2 spells per turn. So if you have no other second spell to play, like I didn't want to play this or this, so I just play the fires because it's free. I'm still gonna scry. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter. I'm just selling in general. Is it possible to swap Wrinkly Giant with Time Wipe? You could, but then you don't have a 7/7. Like if you don't have Mythic Wildcard, it's fine. It's a fine. Like Time Wipe is okay. Like the reason why Time Wipe is worse, in my opinion, is not only because you have some giant that makes the Wrinkly Giant better, but also because sometimes it's harder to cast if you don't have fires out. But again, if you don't have the Mythic Wildcard to craft that, it's okay to replace it. Yes. You should rent your wild card. Alright. Fable Passage gives me an island, plains, and kind of unlocks these 2 spells. Golos is a number with fires. It is. It is not great, but earlier, I don't know if you saw it, but we Teferi bounced our our fires and then used Golos and play the cards that we found it with it. Okay, we need to get Fable. Wait, did I play that Trumpet Cove? A Kit Kat. So what's this? Why there's so many control decks? It's not even good. Okay, let's get the planes. And now I can go like Stomping Ground to Fairy. Adding Claire in this matchup is not very pretty. I'm gonna go Stomping Ground to Fairy. And I'm gonna draw immediately just in case they have a Brazen Realm. Okay. They pass. I think I'm just going to play a Fires of Invention. I really have nothing to do with Fires of Invention, but oh wow, result. Fuck boy, I forgot I had the Fairy down. Alright, then we just resolve the Fires of Invention, that's cool. I forgot it. I thought for sure opponent would have countered it. Alright. I guess they have nothing. Not even Chemisters inside, nothing. Just counters and mismatching islands and plains. Brazen Borrower my Teferi. Okay, do we want them to counter my fires or my Teferi? I think I'd rather them to counter my Teferi. Yeah. What if I play Tolsmir instead? No, I think, yeah, what if I play Tolsmir instead? And I can just double spell next turn. Double Teferi. Can I double Teferi next turn? No, I can't. I can't double Teferi next turn. But I can play, yeah. So I can't play double Teferi next. Okay, let's just play Teferi. I I think they also forgot. I don't know. I feel like the way they played made me think they had a counter up, but they couldn't play, of course. So that was strange. I'm gonna draw a Kenrith because I don't think the Kenrith is good. I have so many lands here. Okay, I want to double spell Fires plus the Fairy in the same turn later. So I'm just gonna play Tolzmir here. Or can I play Kenrith? I'll play Tolzmir. They're gonna counter this, so it doesn't matter. And if this resolves, I'm still happy. Oh wow, resolved. I guess they have time wipe. They can time wipe now in the turn, but I can time wipe regardless of my Kenrith, so it's not a difference. And I kind of love to play Kenrith when I have mana up with Fires of Invention in play. That's usually what you do. Is Blue Pie Control the best matchup for this deck? No. No. Why? Okay, they bounce my token. It's pretty mean. I still got a Tolzmir that they don't really want to bounce. Double Brazen Borrower could be annoying. Defeating Clarion obviously doesn't pair well with Tolzmir, but it's not for the same matchups. Oh, Enter the God Eternal. What do we do here? I want to play Fires. It is possible that my opponent doesn't have a counter anymore. If they counter, I'll play the Fairy. If they don't counter, I'll still play the Fairy. Playing the Fairy is awkward though. Oh no, this is okay. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out, guys. This is fun. If it works, it's very fun. If they play Brazen Borrower here, okay, they counter. If they played Brazen Borrower here, I could have Clarion. Because I could have bounced my Fires and played a spell and Clarion. That would have been fun if that happened. But it didn't happen, so we pass. Interesting that they didn't Dovin's Veto the Fires. Maybe they read my second Teferi from the way I had to auto-tap. I still don't have a good Crazes, I think. So I'm just going to cast Kenrith for 0. So if this resolves, this is a good Kenrith because I have, you know, a lot of mana up. They absorb my Kenrith. They have 1 card left. I think what I'm going to do first is attack the Fairy. I have to cast another spell here. Okay, so the Fairy's dead. Not that I care too much, but if they bounce something, it would be maybe annoying. So we could go. We only have 1 spell to cast. It could be Enter the God Eternal, or it could be Clarion. I think I'm gonna go with Enter the God Eternal. I'll mill them, so that they could find Chemistess inside and thank me. You should always mill yourself most of the time. I don't know why I milled them. Thank God it didn't matter. Okay, I'll pass because I played 2 spells already. Yeah, I agree. They should have counter Fires of Invention. Although if they have multiple counters, countering the Fairy also makes sense. Do they do Brazen Bar end of turn? No. Okay, sure. I think they have a Sorcery in hand. That is why the thing stopped end of turn. Like, they have maybe Clarion. Because they didn't... Because they had the Fairy Plus going, so they could have... Yeah, because if you mill them, you get Clarion. Ooh, yeah, that's the Sorcery that they had. Well, we can beat Finale. It's not, you know... I mean, obviously it's a great play, but we could beat Finale. We should definitely attack, because this card cannot block. Okay, so I'm gonna attack first. I think I'm going to play Fertile Footsteps and then Crazes for 6. Milling them, though, it is relevant because we could mill them. Like, I did almost deck Ben Stark at the PT. I'll play Crazes, X equals 6. Like, a Mystical Dispute does, I don't even know if they play it main. If they do, that's fine. Okay, Kenrith is a great draw. Okay, yeah, it's important not to play around dispute in this spot. Just draw your cards, don't play around it. Lots of reasons to self-mill, yes, but you can also just mill them by... You know, just mill their deck entirely in these kind of matchups. Especially if they already played the finale of Revelation against Exile. Finale of Revelation is like the only card that like could have plus the fairy, so I assume they have a... I assume they have a sweeper. Just not bounce the Brazen Borrower. Because so they can go like time wipe. Oh, they can't cast Petty Theft on my fires. Do you have a spoiler card? I don't have a spoiler card actually. They didn't give me a spoiler card this time around. Okay, thankfully I attacked pretty good here because this means that my opponent doesn't do anything. Opponent did not do anything, which is weird. So if they time wipe in response, Kenrith does not reanimate many good stuff. I can draw like 2 cards, but I don't think I'm about it. What if I just pass and let them... Yeah, I think I'm just passing and let them Clary on the end of turn. Sorry, time wipe me end of turn. Planet cleansing, that's even worse. Now I wish I played Kenrith just to draw 2 cards, I guess. Alright. Let's get some more basics out. I guess I should have played the Giant. Now they can Dovin's Veto this. Alright, it doesn't matter. I'll play Beanstalk. I think it's fine to give spoilers to, you know, less relevant, less known people. I mean, they didn't. Maybe they're gonna send me email now, but I don't think so. I think the emails for those are... Yeah, I was going to say less important. Sorry. Why didn't he play the card pre-combat? Because they wanted me to overextend. If they played the card pre-combat, I would have played Kenrith and passed the turn with that, and had that in play, and they had to deal it in their turn. Instead, they just took a bunch of damage, which they didn't really care. Yeah, they sent them out yesterday. It's okay. I mean, it's definitely not something that I'm sad about. I'm actually happier if, you know, other people gets more attention. Okay. There's probably no way I can win this game. I should probably concede. But yeah, I'm gonna concede. They didn't even have the castle. Despite they don't have a clear win con right now, the game is gonna be too long. The game is going to be too long. Okay. So I want my counters, and I have Wrath to cut. What else? Oh, and I got Eternal too. Yeah, I'll get 1 casualties. If you have Teferi in play, 1 casualties could be good. No, I really need to go to the bathroom, so I don't want to stay here in game 1 forever. After this game, guys, I have to go. I delayed it. I delayed it enough, I think. N1 and Jin. Alright, play first. Keep. Let's go. Casualties of War has been drawn. I'm looking for lands, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get red with Fable Passage. Basically never have double black in this deck, but you do have 4 fires. I'll get a mountain. Okay, I'll play Plains Teferi. Or maybe I want to play around our counter. I don't think so. I think the more you go on, the more counters I could have. Like that, like the absorb. So I think it's fine. When it went on the play, just jam Teferi. I really love this to resolve because I can just get closer to my crazes. I only have 1 basic left. It's not great. This means that all the Fable Passage and all the Firefieldless Footsteps will not be playable anymore. Yeah, drawing 3 basics normally and 1 Fable Passage just makes these cards way worse. Okay, that's good. I don't have double black, but it's not that I really wanted to. So I'm just gonna play this Crazes for 4, draw 2 cards. If opponent wants to dispute it, that's fine. Draw 2 cards, pass. And that's how we kind of get over with these games. Okay, that's a Blood Crypt. So I can cast Crasher to the War next turn. Kenrith. I think I want to play Kenrith here. I could play Giant, but I think I'd rather play Kenrith. Because if Kenrith works, it can attack the Fairy with Trample. And I think opponent has to react. Or the Fairy goes to 1. Whereas if I just cast Giant, they bounce it. It's not great because they don't have any more basics to cast for the Fertile Footsteps. Alright, and it worked. They took the damage. Okay, good. They shock. Okay, interesting. So I could have Planar Cleansing. I think all I'm going to do is just attack with Kenrith. I could play Crisis for 6, but I'd rather just attack with Kenrith first. I can also play a Giant now? No. I'd rather attack first. I can do this Trample if they block it. Alright, they don't do anything. I'm not going to do anything either. I'll just play a Forest and pass the turn. Drawing 2 cards with Kenrith. There's no creature in the graveyard to reanimate. You don't need to overextend. They can play a sorcery here. But I don't really care about if they play a Planar Cleansing, yeah. Let's draw 2 cards. And now just our hand is insane and we're gonna win this game. Yep. 3, 6, 8 mana. Teferi more, sure. They pass. Okay, Tolsmir. What's the best play here? It's probably gonna be Golos. No, not really. What is it going to be? Yeah, I think Golos is good here. Golos around Mystical Dispute. They absorb. I can't cast Fertile Footsteps because I have no lands left in my deck. No basic lands left in my deck. So I'm just gonna play a top land and say go. Would I put a block with 1/1? I think they made a mistake, yes. Because I did a block with a 1/1, I would have needed to top a red, so I wouldn't have drawn that many cards. Okay, is it time to cast Crazies 3, 6, 9, 10? I think so. Crazies X = 8. I'm gonna go to discard. I'll discard probably Beanstalk, I don't know. Fauna Shaman is in the store. Yes, it is. I didn't know either. I didn't know either. I just recently discovered where my opponent played it against me. Okay, absorb my creature, because I mean it's a very large creature, so it's fine to absorb it. And then I'll go discard Steam Vents. Whenever you just ramp and you have Crazes, you win these games against both Flash and Control. Okay, I'll play Teferi. Not that I want to cast Casualties of War yet. I don't think it's good or anything. I'll play a Growth Spiral. Remember, I have to do all sorceries because they have Teferi. I've already made two spells, so I can't cast this Fires. 3, 6. So I'm just gonna play a Aluid Fountain untapped. And then I'll play a Tolsmir Friend to Wolves. They could dispute it now. But they didn't dispute the Crazies last turn, so... Aether Gust? Yeah, take action. Yeah, I guess I should have played a Temple first. I'm not gonna play Temple at this point, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait on Temple. Again, I'm not under any pressure. Let's just maximize our cards and not draw lands next turn. Like the turn after. Yeah, so what do we do? I think I want to play Fires and Tolsmir this turn. And we scry land to the bottom, spells at the top, Golos, it's fine. And then after I have exhausted all my threats, I can't refill my hand with Crazes. That's usually how it works, Crazes in this kind of deck. You just want to do a large Crazes, play all your threats, opponent resolves them, then you play large crazies, play all your threats, you know, it's kind of like this. This is the nuance of the game. Alright, let's attack the fairy. And I'll play Golos. I'm still looking for that Castle Vantress. I can also activate Golos too. I'm gonna play a Giant first. And I'll play Golos. I want kind of to, I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. I should have just got Golos immediately. Because I would have activated its ability. So let's get Castle. Good morning, the book you. So I'll pass because I've already made my 2 spells. If they play a sweeper now, which is likely. Oh, it's not likely. Okay, sure. Yeah, I should have just activated Golos. Okay, the fairy goes up. Should have couldn't have played the sweeper because the fairy went down last turn. Yeah, that's true. Do I want to scry and upkeep? It depends. It depends on if my opponent kills Golos or not. If they kill Golos, then I might scry and upkeep. Alrighty, they don't kill the Golos and explode. Oh my god, I need to go to the bathroom so much. Alright, I have 2 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and I didn't know if I was timing or not, so I just kept a shitty hand, but it's fine. Oof. Okay. This is not very good. Hopefully they played Teferi now so I can cast my negate. Alright, they didn't. Smart. At least now I drew all the colors. Crazy's on top, that's fine. Oh, I didn't think about Orion. No, my hands smell very good, always. I always make sure. That. Do they want to play fires? I don't think so. I don't think so. They play Chemisters Insight. I'm gonna negate. I don't even know if I found any windows to play negate. Like, last game, or, you know, last match, I had negate for a while and it was pretty bad. Okay, do we want to cast a threat? Like a Tolsmere. Or maybe a Fires. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fires here. I'm gonna manually tap to make my opponent think I have a Veil of Summer. Alright, still holding up Veil of Summer. Don't worry. TRS. Oh wow, no Veil of Summer. Sorry, no counters, no nothing. Just want to draw 2 cards off the Chemisters Inside, I guess. Oh. The good old days when counter magic were unplayable. By the way, it's pretty funny. So, you know, Veil of Summer is a very powerful card, and everybody wanted to be banned, and he got banned. And now, I just opened Twitter yesterday, and I found a post from a very important and famous person saying, "Oh, I hate that everybody's playing Flash." Yes, I hate that too. But guess when nobody was playing Flash? When Veil of Summer was around. Granted, Veil of Summer could have only been for counters. That would have been fine, I think. If you just remove the black side and the expert things, only just counter. I think that would have been a more playable card. But it bounced the fire. Let's attack the fairy with just 1 wolves. With the Tolsmere, so if they have a Brazen Borrower, I'll just get a Tolsmere in my hand. And let's make them counter my fires again. I wanted to bluff something, but it didn't work. Yeah, I said it. Okay, what do we do? I have 6 mana, kick us Crazes. Instead of Sweeper, would I play on this board? Probably not. I think I'm gonna play Golos here. I think I want to play a good card to make them... maybe they have a bounce spell for my... Voja. Friend to Elves. Oh, this is friend to Wolves, this is friend to Elves. Whose elves are friend of? Elves? Next token will be... Race friend to Dwarves. And then it's an elf. And then you'll have a Dwarf friend to... Who's our dwarves friend of? Dwarves are friends of Biancaneve. Oh, Snow White. Dwarves are friend of Snow White. Dwarf a friend to Snow Whites. Snow White. Princess. Right. You're right. Dwarves friends of princess. I like that. Alright, anyway, what do? I just play Golos. Golosone. Do we want to keep on pretending that I have that thing up, or... Yeah, let's just keep on pretending. Yeah, you got a 1/1 token, I agree, yeah. Actually, I should have taken a black source. Porca merda, why did I take a plains? It's fine. Doesn't matter. Golos, friend to Mengu. I love Golos. I've been playing so much Golos, way more than before. Before the Field of the Dead. Which is funny. Alright, let's attack. They're still on 20,000 alive. 18. I'll play Teferino. Chemister's Insight. How do you have 8 lands already? I guess that's 7. I think I want to play Gort Spiral. No. I'll pass. The prediction of the upcoming metagame, what does that mean? For standard? I think the metagame is stabilized. It's not gonna change much. There's no big events anymore, so I think until the qualifier it's gonna be the same. Oh, come on, stop drawing Casualties of War. That's 0 black mana. Also, this card's so bad in this matchup. Alright. I think I'll cast a Fires of Invention. Not tapping like this though. Porca boia. And I play Opt. Okay, and I'll play Kenrith, their returned king. And then I'll just give it haste and attack for 8. Do they have a counter? They have a Prison Barra to cast. Did they have Mismatching Opt? That's wild. I guess they also have Mismatching Basics, so it's on brand. Okay, we attack for 8. They go to 10. Unless they petty theft one of these creatures. They petty theft the Kenrith. So they're still on 15 and I pass because I already played 2 spells this turn. Oh, could have a counter. I forgot about it. Thank you, guys. Yeah. At 2 mana, I should have put a counter on Tolsmir. What did they do? They played Gadwick for... Oh, Finale for 5. Yeah, okay, sure. More fires. I do still think I don't want to play Crazes if it's not for, like... I think I'm gonna play Ken. Okay, I didn't expect to land this. I'll start off by drawing a card. Actually, 1 second. Oh, I don't have black mana for Golos. Oh, I could have reanimated Golos if I had black mana. Yeah, earlier I got a different land. That was very punishing. Okay, so I'll draw a card. Now the question is, do I want to give it haste and put a counter, or do I want to draw another card? I think I want to draw another card. Over give it his haste. Right? Think so. And I'll just do it now. Because I could find... I don't know what I could find, honestly. Just not play Fires post-con. Casualties? Casualties is a Stone Rain. I don't want to play a Stone Rain. Casualties is not a good card. Casualties is good against Giant Cast. Otherwise, it's an unplayable card. Like, it's only good if some board state, some situational board state, but in general, this card is not great. Hold for Cleansing. Yeah, I could hold Fires for Cleansing. That is true. That is true. Yep. Not that the Fires would have done too much, but definitely, you know, would have been better to keep in hand, but I just redraw it, so it's not a big deal. Alright, Split Crisis for 6. That will counter it. Yep. Still draw 3. Okay, Brazen Bar, I go to 21. Put on the 6 cards in hand. I really hope they have some lands though, because if they're not making land drop, this is not good. Come on, land. Okay, nice. Okay. What do we... I think I want to play... I want to play Golos. And then, if they counter this... Should I maybe play Fires first? Because this way I go under... I would have gone under Dispute regardless, if they just had... If they had Absorb plus Dispute. Maybe I should just play Beanstalk here. Over Fire. Yeah, I'll play Beanstalk. Still got the Swamp in my deck. Okay. Now if I draw a Kenwraith, I can reanimate something. Yeah, it was definitely... I think, funnily enough, like, we made the mistake, like, very long ago when I fetched a non-swamp land. When I fetched, I think, the double blue, I don't remember what I fetched. And then I never drew Black Source, and then when I had the Kenwraith out, I didn't have Black Source to reanimate Golos. I'm just gonna go Crazes for 8 here. Still have to make a land drop, so just draw 4 cards, make a land drop past the turn. Scry land to the bottom. Okay, now 7 cards, they're refilled with the Crazes. They can scry, but they've already played their Finale, so they don't have a way to just have a card that's just a win button. Like, Finale now is it's game over, because they go like draw 7 Time Twister. But now, you know, we still have like this long game. They scry top bottom, okay. Now, Casualties is castable. It is castable, but I just... It's a very big mana, like, investment. So, I think before casting Casualties, you really need to, like, don't have much going on. I'll play only 1 Casualties in this matchup. Isn't it Gadwick? Gadwick is not, like... It's obviously great because they draw the deck, but... you know, they still need to kill me. As I said multiple times on the stream, against Ben Stark, I basically decked him at the PT because he played a Finale for 6, and then with my blue-green ramp, I just exhausted all his threats and answers, and I just won the game eventually. Okay, they have 6 mana up, 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna start off with a Teferi. They'll counter it. Also, I haven't drawn match counter magic. I've only drawn like 1 negate. I have like 5 counters in this deck plus sideboard. So how can I double spell? I'll play Golos. Do I want to go combat first? I think I'm gonna go combat first. Yeah, I'm gonna go combat first. Let's see what they do first. So attack the fairy, which is conveniently on 7, so it dies. Very nice. Then I'll play a Golos. Yes, tapping like this is okay. Spiral first. I don't think I have enough mana to spiral. I think I just want to jam a Fires of Invention for the next turn. Of course, now it doesn't matter. But I just put it into play. I don't think it does much, but I do think that it's like we can just go like Crisis for a million and then go Casualties or like stuff like that. I should pay more attention on where they scry, honestly. I'm not really paying attention. They have 17 cards. How many Teferis do they have left? They have 1 Teferi left. Okay, they flashed back a Chemisters inside. I'm still 17 because I gain so much life with the Crazes. I cast 2 Crazes very large this game, and that's how you win these matchups, by just waiting on your Crazes. I had Crazes since very early in the game, but just waited to cast them for 6, 8, and then 10 next turn. They're tapped out, wow, and I drew a Negate. So, I could play a Crazes for a lot and just ignore this Negate. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think so, I think. Yeah, just play Crazes for 10. Draw 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore this Negate right now. Alright, we got a bunch of counters, but I don't have them up. Also, Mystical Dispute is not very good. I think I've won every match thus far, right? I need to discard 2 cards. One of them is going to be a Temple Garden. Oh, no, only 1 card? Okay, perfect. I don't think I need Negate up. I don't think that deck has threats that I need to counter. Once they've already played their Finale of Revelation, and they play only 1 Finale of Revelation. Once they've played Finale of Revelation, I'm not that afraid of any spell on. Sure, Negate is a deal, but like they only have 1 Negate left. Okay, I kind of want to play Teferi. No, maybe actually I want to kill Teferi first to fight over their Teferi. If they kill this, is okay. How many cards do I have in my deck? I have 20 cards, they have 14. Timer? They're 12, I am on 12. Finale of Glory. Ma porca puttana. 10 tokens? I lose. I don't think Ben Stark was playing Finale of Glory. Alright, good game. Should we play the Fairy first? Does it change? They play Finale of Glory in response. Alright, good game. Good game, well played. Well played. The thing... So, as we know, my opponent deck list, we could have... not play Crazies last turn, but just play Beanstalk Giant. They played Teferi. We go Negate. But then they just go Finale.